Welcome back everyone. iOS 14.5 has just officially came out, so let's take a look at it on the oldest iPhone that supports it, the 6S Plus. Now what I can tell you is this update was a very good update for sure, brought a lot of things to the table. First of all, this update really wasn't a crazy big size. 14, it was like 1.5 to 1 point, and that's a good size update in my opinion. Like, it's not a massive update, so you're really going to be fine for the most part. And you can see from the release log how big of an update this was. Brought a lot of things to the table: AirTag support, new emojis, all that good stuff. One of my favorite things with this update though is that it does allow us to change our default music player within Siri. So if we tell Siri to play a song, we can now have it to play through Spotify instead of Apple Music. And I think that's a really cool thing. I showcased this on my second channel, but that's really awesome. We also now have the ability of using 200 new emojis within this update. So I think that's really cool in and of itself. So if I go here, I don't really know which specific emojis they are, but I'm sure you can Google it. But there's 200 new emojis with this update, which I think is really cool. And that just shows that Apple's really trying to get a little bit more creative or something like that. I have no idea. We also have now, this isn't supported for the 6S Plus, but for Face ID iPhones and I think iPads as well, you have the ability of unlocking your iPhone through your Apple Watch if you're wearing a mask. So I think that's a really cool thing in and of itself. It's not really relevant for the 6S Plus, but I think it's really cool. Apple also added the app tracking transparency mode thing through our device. So within settings, you can kind of tamper with that. I'll go ahead and showcase that on my second channel or this channel. But that's a really cool thing. We now have the ability of kind of limiting the user data that we send to specific big app developers. So I think that's awesome. And we also have the ability to connect a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S controller to our iPhone 6S Plus running iOS 14.5. So ultimately, those are pretty much the main updates to this update. And to be honest, should you install this update on your 6S Plus, I will say yes. 14.5, iOS 14.5 is a very solid update for sure. I've been talking about this beta for a very long time. Now it's in an official form. Anyone can install it. I would say yes. It didn't really seem too much slower than the previous version, but I did see on my older iPhones, it is a little bit slower here and there, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's only slightly slower in some cases, and it may be faster for you. It really just depends on your battery mode and all that stuff. But I do think iPhone 6S Plus is still a very decent phone. I talked about it on my main channel briefly, but iOS 14.5 is a solid update. It's more stable, it's more secure, it brings more features, and I think if you want a more stable, more private phone, iOS 14.5 is a no-brainer. You're getting the new emojis, you're getting app tracking transparency mode, setting the default music player, and the ability of connecting PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S controller support. But also, if you're planning on getting an AirTag, you have to be on iOS 14.5 anyway, so you might as well update to it. The only reason I would recommend not updating to it is if you want to go ahead and jailbreak your iPhone. Other than that, I'll recommend all of you to update to it if you really want to. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much for you guys to hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.